The Parshat of Tazria-Metzora allude to the laws of Lashon Hara, of slander. And a lot has been written about slander, but maybe we do not focus enough on Lashon Tov, good speech. What do I mean by good speech? The concept of being able to praise another human being. Victor Lipman, in an article entitled In Praise of Praise, which was first published in the very well-known and respected magazine Psychology Today, talks about how praise is so underutilized in the workplace and the power that praise really has. Imagine how much more a person can do when they are praised for what they are doing. He goes on to mention 4 benefits for praising people. To many of us, it may be common sense, but I think it's worth just going through the 4 things that he has to say. Firstly, he says, there's no cost involved. It doesn't cost anything to say a kind word to another person and to praise them for what they are doing, even if it is their job. He goes on to add that it really requires very little effort. It's not something that demands a lot of time and a lot of effort and a lot of preparing. It's really a mindset that we need to have. Thirdly, he goes on to explain how it really makes employers feel so good. When a person is praised, they feel so good about themselves. And lastly, he goes on to explain that when people feel good about themselves, they always work so much harder. These are 4 rules that we can always bear in mind. What's interesting to note is that this concept of praising another person is not something new in the world. Going back to the times of the Talmud, the times where the Talmud was written, the Talmud actually takes time to teach us this very important lesson. The Mishnah teaches us in Pirkei Avot, in the 2nd chapter, in the 11th Mishnah, it goes on to tell us how Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai praised his 5 students, and he mentioned each one by name and the reason why each one of them was a special, unique individual. Today and Shabbat, 2 days of Rosh Chodesh, we start a new month, the month of Iyar. Please God, it should be a happy and a healthy month to all of us. I take the opportunity of wishing you all Shabbat Shalom.